Yo, what's up, guys? We're back with another gameplay review. This is going to be another video that is a survivor gameplay. It's going to be kind of stealthy, but I think I'm still going to have a lot to say about it. So, hope you guys enjoy it. We can hop right in. Let's go. All right, guys. We got more footage here. This was sent in by the stealth legend herself, Sallyville, who, this game is actually at rank 7. And the killer is rank 7, but I'm assuming this is like right around rank reset because Sally usually plays at rank 1. I play with and against Sally all the freaking time at rank 1, like during my streams. So I know that this is probably rank 1 gameplay, even though it's rank 7, right? Like, I'm assuming all the survivors. As a matter of fact, I see Cyborg in there, who I recognize, the King of Kings. I recognize almost everyone in this game. They're definitely rank 1 survivors. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that this game is it's rank 7, quote unquote, but I think it's at the reset, so it's actually rank 1. Anyway, you immediately go find a gen and start working on it, which is good. He doesn't have Hex Ruin, which is a death sentence for the killer, but we'll see how this goes. What the hell are you guys doing? Okay, you hear a heartbeat, so you immediately hide. Okay. Now, this is really good. This is going to be weird for me to review, right? Because you are, like, the stealthiest survivor I know. And I am not a stealthy survivor, right? But, like, as far as stealth plays goes, this is good, right? This is very good. I'll try to correct you on your chases. I feel like I can learn a thing or two about stealth, if I'm going to be honest. I feel like watching this footage might help me get better at my stealth game. But I'm not a stealth player. I'm more of a like a get in their face and get chased and waste all their time player, you know? Anyway, I mean, this was perfect stealth. You heard a heartbeat, you went and hid. This is he didn't set a trap there. You would have saw it if he did, but you were checking just in case. You just urban evading everywhere. Anyway, back on the gen. Your teammates are getting chased. Now you're just chilling and doing gens. This whole video might be stealthy gen play. Are you gonna get chased this video? How long is this video? 10 minutes. We'll see what happens. Either way, you and the other Claudette doing this generator together, you get it done. Killer's coming back again. You're hiding. The urban evasion gameplay. By the way, I mean, if anybody's interested in stealth play, just gonna throw it out there. If anyone's interested in learning to play stealthy well, this is a pretty good example of how to do it, to be honest. Like, okay, here I think you're overcommitted. You need to get moving and working on stuff. Like, this is overcommitment to the stealth. Unless you're setting up for the save. But even if you're setting up for the save... Oh, wait, there goes the Sprinto Bursto. Even if you're setting up for that save, I think that was a little bit overcommitment to the stealth, right? Like, once you see a survivor's getting chased, at that point, you really gotta, like, get it moving and work on a generator. This guy... Wow, he got a flashlight save. Poggers. Hog champion. Okay, I think what you were doing right there was, were you waiting for him to get hooked so that you could avoid barbecue and chili? Is that what that was? Because, like, this dude got downed and you, like, walked up to the hook, waited for him to get picked up, like, kept an eye on it, the flashlight save happened, and you're like, oh, okay, I'm good now, I can leave. Was that you waiting to get in range of barbecue and chili so that your aura doesn't show up? Because that is next level stealth. I'm gonna be honest. That is friggin' ridiculous. You're gonna hide. Ooh, poor Cyborg goes down right in front of you. Same thing applies here. Okay, keep in mind, this is like an interesting situation. Because I think that's what you're doing, right? I think you're staying close so that you could avoid barbecue and chili. Which, don't get me wrong, is next level stealth play. But keep in mind, this entire time that this has been going on, right? Like, ever since, like what time are we at right now? We're at 2:45-ish. When did all this start? Like, right around here is where he was, like, getting chased, right? Like, he got hit right here. You knew he was getting chased right here. This is at 2 minutes. If you would have, like, sprint bursted away and went and found a generator, that's a lot of gen time. You know what I mean? Especially since you have a repair toolbox. Let's go back forward to 2:45. Anyway, he's slugging this guy, and he's looking out for the flashlight, which is probably the right thing to do, because you're not going to get flashlight saved twice in a row, right? It's kind of funny the King of Kings is in your game, because I haven't seen that guy in like a year. But anyway, you go heal up this guy, which is all good. I mean, that's fine. You're doing your part altruistically. Hopefully your last teammate's on a generator. So this actually ends up working out. You end up actually being in the right place at the right time, because this guy actually needed your help. So, ends up working out. I'm not even going to judge. Try to body... Oh my god, the agitation warrior. He almost took that guy down. But he's carrying him away. You're going to stealth again. Staying in barbecue and chili range. I'm guessing you're going to set up for the save. See, this is risky. I'm going to see what you do here. This guy's going for the save. See, like right here, you should be bailing. You need to get out of here and do gens. Like you're not being efficient enough. Like playing like this in general, you're already kind of like not being efficient. Like hypothetically, if you had been doing a gen this entire time that all this was going on, you probably could have had a gen done by now, right? You did heal Cyborg though, which is good though. Okay, wait. What actually got you to do it? He runs over, gets the unhook. Okay. You actually left like right when I was about to tell you to leave. Yeah, like as soon as you see that those guys are going for the save and that you're not needed for the save, you should be getting on gens, you know? You need to get the figgity fook on those gens. All right, you might have even been in barbecue and chili range. It's hard to say because he had agitation, so his heart beats bigger when he's carrying people. So it's hard to tell if you were actually in barbecue and chili range or not. But either way you're doing gens, this Nia beside you looks like she's even more immersed than you are. Wow, she's hiding too. We're going to have a stealth off here, boys. Oh, he saw you. He saw you. And the chase begins. All right, you get hit. Looking back at him. And he's going back to the hook. Never mind. Right back to the hook. Yikers. Gonna get the self-care. Oh, God. He got down. Okay, he picked him up. Hopefully this Nia here gets the save and isn't just going to crouch around. Like, this is so bad. You need to go get that save. Yeah, there you go. There you go. She was just waiting. Never mind. She was waiting for the right moment. Waiting for the perfect moment to get the save. But we're good. Cyborg gets hooked. Finally. King of Kings is dead on hook. Still trying to avoid him, which is fair. Do what you got to do. Like, even here, this is another situation where, like... Like right now, you're basically playing stealthy / save, right? Like you're going for the save. You have two more teammates, you know what I mean? And they're very clearly going for saves already. Like every time someone's gotten hooked, they've been like there for the save. You haven't even gotten an unhook yet this game. It really wouldn't be crazy of you. I know it's not like the most fun and exciting. It really wouldn't be crazy of you to like, as soon as this guy gets hooked, like, or as soon as you get this heal off, it really wouldn't be crazy of you to just get the fuck away from this killer, right? Just turn around and run, like, the direction that the camera is right now and go do a generator, like, across the map. Just go get some gens done, right? Like, because your team is most likely going to go for this save. You know what I mean? And no one's really been doing gens this whole time. It's been really slow. You guys have been on 3 gens for a hot minute. I feel like your team needs somebody to just bail and do gens. So it wouldn't be crazy for you to do. I mean, you don't, but we'll see what happens. Just gonna throw that out there. See, there you go. He gets the save. It's like I said, like these guys are clearly going for saves. You're looking out for that trap he set. I actually wasn't even paying attention either to where it is. Oh, does he see you? Bro, he's coming right for you. He's trucking your way. Oh my God. Oh, you Sprint Burst gamer. I forgot. Sorry. Sprinto Bursto made him whiffo. Run to this pallet. All right. Ooh. Okay, the lack of looking behind you is like, this is worrying me. The lack of looking behind you right now. It like kind of gives me anxiety. Like now you look behind you, but you can actually loop this here. Like that, like even right here, you need to learn to navigate these tiles while looking behind you, right? Like right now, you should be able to like right here, you see the shape of this tile, right? You're like, okay, to get to the pallet, I need to go forward, right, left. So knowing that, you can look behind you and then just like hold, you know, down, left, down, rather than up, right, up, you know, down, left, down, because you're looking at it backwards. And that'll get you to the pallet. That way you can keep an eye on like what the killer's doing, right? I mean, either way, you still just want to drop the pallet. And even like right here, though, you can see what he's doing. If he tries to go around here, you can go around the other side and vault it. If he goes around the other side, you can go around this side, right? You can then loop this if you keep an eye on the killer. And, oh my God, it says disarm trap. There's a trap right beside you. Jesus. Anyway, instead you run over here. Drop that pallet, which isn't crazy. He kicks it. That's okay. Running off over here. There's some 4 walls. Looks like the pallet's here. That means the window's over there. Sorry, the window's on this wall right there. You're gonna go to this pallet, probably drop it right away, right? You didn't need to drop that. See that? Like, that's another part where... Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, okay. All right, all right. Okay, see, the misplay here was... You're dropping pallets too early, right? Like, you need to keep an eye on the killer, right? Like, he clearly turned. You need to, like, not... I feel like you're just, like, panicking. And you're just like, shit. And you're just like, hurry up and throw the pallet, right? You're like, oh, fuck, throw it. Oh, God, he's not there. Vault. Like, I feel like this whole thing is literally, like, panic embodied in the gameplay. You know what I mean? Like, if you're keeping a good eye on the killer, you can see that he didn't even, like, semi-commit to this. He went around so fast. You could have, like, looped around. You could have not dropped this and just looped around the side. Went to the window. You could have, like, ran out to the edge of the wall. You know what I mean? Or you could have just not dropped it yet and waited to see if he was going to come back and like went to the other side. On top of that, like, once he does drop it, I guess what else are you going to do here, right? Like, this isn't a crazy decision. He kind of, like, you kind of fucked up by dropping this. You kind of almost have no choice with the vault. You know what I mean? Like, you could try to loop around, but if he doesn't double back, like, if he, like, you can't see him right now, right? Like, you kind of put yourself in a terrible position by doing this. You can't see him. So if you try to loop around this and he doesn't double back and he just keeps holding W, then you get hit. If you vault and he doubles back, it becomes a 50-50, you know? And you lost a 50-50, and yeah. But basically, the way to avoid that 50-50 is to not panic drop the pallet. Like, that's what you should have did. You should have waited to see what he was doing. No reason to drop that pallet. But you did. You got hit. It happens. Mistakes were made. It's all good. You're out of here. Gonna run over to this pallet. This was a bad move. I'm going to tell you right now. I don't know if you're about to get caught or not. But before I even see, I'm just going to tell you right now, this is a bad move. This is a single pallet jungle gym, right? Let me see if I can get a good angle from your point of view. This wall right here, small. Very small. This wall over here to the right, big, large, girthy, intense. You want to be on this right side over here. As a survivor, you can force where the chase takes place, right? Like, if he chases you, you just loop around the side that you want to loop around, you know? So you can force the chase to be on the big side rather than the small side. This side is not big enough. You can easily get mind gamed here. Even if you're, like, the best survivor in the game, you can get mind gamed here by a good killer, right? So, not sure if that's going to happen or not. We'll see. He kind of swung at nothing. I don't know what this guy's doing. Yeah, you get hit. That side's just not big enough, man. He was kind of playing that weird. But yeah, that was the mistake made there. Like, this tile right here, this jungle gym, this single pallet tile. I call it a single pallet is what I call it. You definitely want to make sure you're on the big side every time. If you're trying to loop the small side, you're just going to get fucked, honestly. Like, you're not going to be able to do it. Maybe on cold when you can do it because of the see-through walls. Maybe. And even that's risky, honestly. Like, if you slip up for like a second, you're on hook. Anyway, you get hooked. Your teams are... Wow, there's still 3 gens left? How long was that chase? Why is there still 3 gens left? What's your team been doing? Hold on a second. Bruh. This is like a 2-minute chase. What has your team been doing? Holy shit. Anyway, they're finally on a gen. I guess this is where you shake your fist and you're like, God damn team not doing anything. Freaking teammates holding me back, my dudes. They all... Oh my god, that guy jumped right into him. That one guy's standing on the gen, though. They're all running around. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know what they're doing. This guy gets back on the gen. No one's unhooking you. Questionable. I guess they're just waiting because, I mean, it makes sense. Never mind. Not questionable. They're waiting for the killer to leave, which is fair. Now they're splitting up. Bro, is one of them going to come save you? Hello? Okay, he's coming now, I think. Right? No? Yes? Maybe? Okay, the guy on the left's coming. No, they're both coming. Oh, God. I don't know. They're both on their way. Okay. There you go. You got the squadron here, boys. The squadron. Okay, that Nia apparently hates you and doesn't want to heal you. She's out. Injured Jake is running over to you. Is that a Jake? That's a Dwight. Never mind. Injured Dwight is running over to you. Maybe leading the killer your way, but I guess he wants healed too. Like, what? Like, this is... I don't know what this guy's doing. This guy should be helping you heal or something. It's really weird that he's just kind of crouching there. Anyway, he left. I'm not here to critique other people's play, though. Sorry. Killer's there. You run for the friggin' hills. He's probably going to chase the other guy. Yeah. See, here you could have went and got back on that generator. It's a little bit risky, right? Because the killer was still there. But the killer's most likely not going to decommit from someone he just smacked, right? Like, he's more than likely not going to hit this guy and then be like, well, let's go look for someone else instead of chasing this guy that's only 1 hit away. Like, he's more than likely going to chase that guy that's 1 hit away. So you probably could have went back to that gen and been fine. But you don't. And that's fine. But hopefully you find a gen quick. You did. Okay, good, good, good. Like, the risk there is that, like, obviously you go to find a safer gen. But the problem is like, what if you don't find a generator, you know? Like, what if it takes you a minute to find one? Then that's all wasted time. It's little things like that that are, like, wasted time that just helps you from being efficient, right? But either way, you get on the gen. This guy's on a gen up there. And you guys are getting stuff done now. Someone's getting chased. You got 2 different people on 2 different gens. I don't know where the 3rd guy is, but he might be on a gen too. Which would be pretty freaking sweet if that's what was going on. Yeah, gen upstairs pops. Oh, King of Kings is dead, though. He is D-E-D dead. But you guys only have 1 gen left. I didn't really talk about your build yet this game, to be honest. Usually I talk about your build. Your build is pretty much the standard stealth build, really. Except maybe without Bond. I don't know, like, Bond is really good, though, so I can never tell you to not run it. But, alright, use your sprint burst to get to a gen, which is good. If you would have walked around to find this gen, I would have been sad. But as soon as the guy got hit and you knew that someone was getting chased, you sprint bursted, which was good. Now you're going to run over to this gen to repair it. Cypher goes down. Poor little fuck. Keeping an eye out for traps. Probably a smart move. Start doing the generator. That guy's doing a totem for some reason. Anyway, your build is sprint burst, which is obviously good because if you're hiding and then you get found, you can sprint burst away. Urban evasion is literally the best stealth perk in the game. So... and you're using it to perfection, honestly. So, you know, obviously. And then self-care, always needed. Oh, God. Oh, God. Are you committing to this? Oh, no. You should just... I feel like at that point, you just commit, right? I mean, actually, maybe not. You're going to get out of there. If you had adrenaline here, it would have been so sick. You could have taken a hit and then adrenaline out. All right, you get hit. Run of this. Ooh, I'd be scared about traps here. Okay, you hug the rock, which is... I don't know if you did that on purpose, but you hugged the wall, which was probably smart because that could have been trapped. And if it was, you might have avoided it by doing that. You already used this pallet. There's nothing here. This is like a situation. There's a window to your left. This is like a situation of knowing tiles, right? There's a window to your left. If you want to buy time, you can curve out here to your left. There's a window right here. You can know that by knowing like the tiles, right? Like this 4-wall tile where the pallet spawns right here, the window will always spawn right there. That's just like a knowledge of tiles thing. I don't know if you would have made it anyway. Regardless, I think the major mistake here, right, is that, like, you got hit. And then you kind of ran right to where you got chased before. Like, you got chased, like, the first time you got chased, you were over here, and you ran the whole way down here, and used, like, almost all the pallets, right? So this whole place is a dead zone. Like, you don't want to be here. You should have ran, like, far to the left, or maybe even stayed in the building and looped that. You basically ran right to somewhere that you knew had no pallets, you know? You're like, shit. But yep, and then you don't know that the window's to the left, so what are you gonna do? Watch my video on structures, by the way. That'll help you know where windows and pallets are when you get to a thing like this. Regardless, you get down, this guy... Ooh, this guy's getting slugged too. Is that guy gonna pop that last gen? You get picked up. He's gonna go pop it, isn't he? Looks like he's right beside it. Right? Hello? Is he gonna find it? Oh my god, is he not gonna pop it? No, he's on it. Yeah, he's gonna pop it any second now. All right, you get hooked. He pops the last gen. Nobody has adrenaline. What is this? I'm triggered. Nobody has adrenaline. What is going on? Is this even rank 1? If I was the trapper in this situation, everyone would have healed instantly. As soon as that PEM that gen popped, literally both the injured survivors would have healed. You would have Kobe'd off the hook. Even though you're in a struggle state, the guy that I already sacrificed would have miraculously rose from the dead and been full health. That's what would have happened if I was the killer. All right, I'm a little bit triggered right now that no one's got adrenaline. Anyway, I digress. Ooh, he's got no head. Yikers. I mean, I don't know what your team was doing here. This guy kind of just ran around the hook and then got killed, and now this guy is gonna die by the door. This wasn't really your fault, if I'm gonna be honest. You definitely made some mistakes, right? I mean, hell, even the best survivors make mistakes. No one doesn't make mistakes. But, honestly, you played this pretty good. Like, there wasn't a ton of mistakes. This was just good stealth gameplay. The chases were definitely a little bit meh. Like, you definitely could have conserved pallets more, right? If we're gonna get nitpicky, Like, if we're gonna get nitpicky, but like whenever you were getting chased, fuck, where was it? Like, whenever you were getting chased and you were like throwing pallets, like, you could have conserved these pallets more, right? Like, this one you could have looped after you thrown it. There is a trap right to your right, by the way. That's terrifying. He set that trap terribly. It's literally right there. That's such a weird trap placement. Anyway, you could have looped this. If you were aware of where that trap is, you could have looped this. Even like this pallet right here, you could have, like, if you were keeping an eye on him, you could have punished pallet respect here. You know what I mean? Like, he respects the shit out of this. Look, he literally, I think he literally backs up, doesn't he? He literally backs up, dude. He like backs away. He's like, oh God, pallet stud, please no. And he like runs away scared with his tail between his legs. You could have like punished that and gotten more loops, right? You could have got more value out of these pallets rather than just going around throwing them. And then same thing up here, right? Like, you need to work on your pallet play / chase play. Like, even right here, same way. I feel like you just prematurely throw pallets without really paying attention to what the killer's doing, you know? You need to pay more attention to what the killer's doing. Like, right here, he also respected the fuck out of it. You know what I mean? He just went way around rather than, like, trying to come through it. You could have, like, either A, just came back in because you knew he was going around, or B, you could have looped around it. But instead, you threw it, which not only gets you hit, but it also wastes the pallet. So that was, like, a lose-lose there. And then up here, this pallet, you also play it wrong by, yeah, your stealth play is fantastic. Your efficiency, like, as far as, like, how often you're being useful to your team could use a little bit of work too. There was like some times where you were being stealthy when you should have been like getting something done, right? And your chase play is definitely needs some work. Like, you just need to focus more on like looking behind you, like keeping an eye on the killer, running around without looking forward, you know what I mean? And you'll get better. But honestly, this wasn't entirely your fault. Like, your team wasn't really doing gens a whole lot. They might have been just messing around and having fun. I don't know. But they weren't really doing gens a whole lot. And here at the end, I don't know what I don't even know what happens here, man. This dude, like, runs close to you. Like, why this dude doesn't just come unhook you right now is beyond me. Like, he instead... Oh, my God, what did I just do? He instead, like... I don't even know, like, what does he even do? He, like, goes around the back or something? Like, what the hell is he doing? He's like, oh, God, a heartbeat! Oh, God! And he, like, runs around the back? But there's, like, nothing back there? So, like, I don't know what he was expecting. And then the trapper is just like, the hell's going on here? Let me go kill this Nia real quick, because I don't know what she's doing. And at that point, he's got no ed, and then you're dead, right? Because now you're dead. Like, now this guy can't do anything. Like, regardless of what this guy does, you're all dead, you know? The most this guy can do is go hide and try to get Hatch. That's literally the most he can do, which he might... I don't even know if he gets Hatch. No, he got down right at the end. And then that's it. That's the end of the game. That's all. That was all that happened. I don't know. That's rough. Like, you didn't really play it that bad. I'm gonna be honest. Like, you definitely could have played your chases way better, right? You definitely could have done your chases way better. But all things considered, wasn't too bad of a game. Wasn't too shabby. It was well played. This was pretty much rank 1 though. I know King of Kings. I know Cyborg. I know you. I don't recognize the killer, but. Either way, that was well played pretty much all around. And thank you for submitting. This was good. It was interesting seeing insight into the stealth gameplay and trying to give you pointers. If you become good in chases on top of the stealth gameplay, by the way, it's going to be disgusting. And I don't ever want to play against you ever again. I'm just going to throw that out there. So, please don't take my advice this video, okay? And that's all. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for submitting. That's the end of the review. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the review. Remember that you guys can also submit footage yourself if you want by joining the Discord that's linked below. Getting footage, uploading it to YouTube is unlisted, and sending me the video in a DM. Remember to make sure the game is high quality as far as video quality, and make sure that the game is at least a bad game. And thank you guys all for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you guys all have a good rest of your night, and I will see you later. I'll see you later. See ya.